Oh, hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us for today's webinar. My name is Salim Saleh for Gelitix Media. We are a digital media company based in Mombasa, dedicated to providing inspirational and transformational stories which enlighten the society on issues related to their everyday living and giving hope to the community by telling their stories. Today, we are presenting stories of Ramadan from people who have been actively contributing to the community and cushioning it from the adverse effects of coronavirus. We look at their stories, initiatives, and their passion towards giving back to the community before and during this round. Follow the conversation on our social media through our hashtags stories of Ramadan, KE, or hashtag telling your story. Please feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe to our social media platforms at Agilitix Media on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and follow me on my social media platforms at El Caboose. If you have any questions during this presentation, please type them on the comments section in your Facebook and YouTube. We'll bring them up during the presentation, and we will also have time for questions at the end. Agilitix Media currently, we're running a crowdfunding campaign to help us set up our production studio. You can support Gelitix Media by contributing any amount through paybill number 961700. Account is 32037. I'll repeat again. Paybill number is 961700, and the account is 32037. Thank you. Now, without further ado, let us introduce our guests and begin our discussion. Ms. Rukaiya Bandali. She is part of the Helping Hands PWANI, which is a group of friends who got together with a common cause to assist community. Helping Hands PWANI has been active in collections and distribution food relief to drought-stricken areas, building houses, etc., etc. Today we celebrate Madam Rukaiya as a representative of the group. Congratulations, welcome, and give us your brief introduction, Rukaiya.
Thank you. Thank you, Al-Kabus, for inviting me for the interview. I truly appreciate and am honored to be part of a conversation that we can have in building communities together. With me, I have Munira Ost from Helping Hands PWANI, part of our members where we started this.
For introduction?
You're welcome. Yes, Kabus. We're ready.
Now you just introduced yourself. Who is Rukaiya Bandali? Who's Rukaiya Bandali? I know Rukaiya Bandali, but the people need to know who you are, what you've been doing, where you've been, things like this.
Rukaiya Bandali has always been a corporate woman, always known to be out there kicking the world, if I would say. An ex-banker, been in banking for the past 15 years, stepped out of banking to venture into herself and see what she could do for herself apart from everybody else. It's a short story.
Apart from being a banker, I've known you to be somebody who's been through different initiatives through Halima Aileen. Can you tell us about your history on giving back to the community, for want of a better word?
Giving back to the community comes naturally because I come from the Aga Khan community. And for the Aga Khan community, being of service is part of our act of worship. So basically, from the day you're born to the day you die, all you do is service, 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 and it does not have an end to it. As I grow, I've been part of different Aga Khan boards, from the health board to the economic planning board and the education boards. And now I'm venturing outside and started off with Helping Hands PWANI, of course, which everyone knows about in the main reason we're here today. Helping Hands PWANI works mainly with orphans, widows, less privileged, and we focus basically on bettering lives. Yeah, so we focus on people who need it, so people who most people don't reach out to, because when you say poor, we all go to close, near, and dear. We forget about the ones who are farther out. So Helping Hands PWANI basically focuses on them. Our targets are food drive. We get them food, we try and get them rations, we try and cook for them if we can. We have other objectives like restoration. Our restorations are on mosque and educational centers. And it's not only mosque actually. Wait a minute, we are not a religious organization, so it's basically worship places. So even if you come to us and you need a church restored, yes, we shall be present and we will do that. Mostly mosque and educational centers, because we believe education is the key to get everybody to better places. And the third one, our main important one, is our Red Spot Drive. The Red Spot Drive is mainly on a sanitary pad campaign, where we look after the girl child, her hygiene, and how she can better the society, since we know women play an active role in bringing up societies. Then I shall move to Halimaili. It's a UK registered foundation. I represent Halimaili on the ground, and the same way we work with less privileged people. We try and see what we can do to better them, from giving them water, like borehole projects, well projects, mosque building as well, renovations. We partner with people on the ground like Helping Hands PWANI and many others, smaller organizations, to try and see how better we can improve with everyone. So we don't work alone, we don't work solo. We work in partnerships, and ours is to just leave everyone in a way better situation than we found them, even if it's a smaller bit. Then we've got Safina. Safina Women Group. This is a religious group and mostly focuses on madrasas and mosques. It's a group formed by 15 women, and they run a small CBO through their own savings. They literally save a small kitty from 500 to 5,000 a month each, and that is what they use and do donations. They sell kitchenware, they sell clothes just to donate to the other people. So that's Safina for you. Then I have Care of Orphans. Care for Orphans is a group that specializes in orphans and widows. So basically take them ration, look after them. If possible, we get them the school fees, books, anything to get them education and get them to be a part of the society. I guess that's about it with the four that I am working with currently.
That's quite extensive, Rukaiya. There's in between you explaining to us all this, you partly answered part of my questions, which I was yet to ask. Like, tell us the history behind this group. But I would really like to know the history. Like the history. How did it come? To be where you are today. Like, what's the history?
As I said, when you're born on Ismaili, you just do this and you don't realize that it's you have to get somewhere. It's a journey basically. So you don't aim for a destination. It's the fun is in the journey. So as you keep on going, you meet a lot more. So I can't really tell you that I have a history or I have a future to this. I'm just being myself.
No,
and I'll keep on doing.
I'm talking about the history of Helping Hands PWANI.
In particular.
Yes, Helping Hands PWANI. Because at the moment I can see you're representing Helping Hands PWANI.
Very much and proudly. So yes, Helping Hands PWANI. We started off as a group of friends that came together due to COVID. So let's say COVID was a blessing to us. True. Yes. And we thought, why not reach out to people and see? Because yes, we are all suffering, but there are those that are suffering in silence and do not have a means. The rest of us can still try, but there are those that are stuck and cannot even try. So just by the by, you know how you stand up, pick up one bag and go drop it somewhere, then realize the next door is in more trouble than the other one. So you go visit the next door. And from the next door, we went to a village and we ended up covering everyone, including the western counties and Lamu, the last one that you saw. Yes. Okay,
now just before we proceed, it's just like a kind reminder, a polite reminder, like we're having this. This is to the viewers out there. We have this crowdfunding program campaign whereby we want to build a studio. As you can see, we're broadcasting from different places. We don't have like a proper studio. Now we want we're doing or asking for support from the community to chip in whatever they can through our pay bill number 961-700, and our account number is 32037. We shall share that on the platform. Now, Rukaiya, or should I say Rukaiya and Munira, or should I say helping hand? How has it been for you guys and the entire team since you started this initiative?
It's been very exciting because we did things that we did not expect ourselves. We didn't see ourselves doing things. For instance, we'll give you examples of things we've done. The first educational center we built was in Kilifi. It was the Islamic Khairat Center. And the latest one we've done is Khairat in Watamu. Together with that, we've done renovation of mosques. We've done building of mosques. Our very first mosque was done 3 months ago in Morialia. Do you know where that is?
That's in Kwale.
Yes, Kwale County, Shimba Hills. Yes, so that's where our first ever mosque is. Together with that, we've actually built 2 houses, one for Zema Zeras and one for Rashid Katana. These are people who used to live in shelters. I would call them iron sheet shelters, where you would not even imagine to be staying in such. So if you go through our Facebook, you would actually see all these pictures, and then we gave them a house, we built it for them. We don't only build for you, we even have agreement with the Mzee wa Mtaa. We sign off so that tomorrow nobody bullies you and takes over the land from you. So all our legalities are in place as well. We just don't do it for the sake of doing. We go deep down and we sort out from the roots. And then together with that, our main initiative being our girl child, as I said, we have the sanitary pad campaign for it, for which we have men. Men have supported us tremendously. It's an achievement. In today's world where menstruation is a taboo, and you have men, fathers, brothers coming out in large numbers and telling you, we are here, we will support this because this is our mothers. We have seen our sisters and mothers suffer, and we would not like our future to suffer like this. So you should actually see how the men actually running the show instead of the women. Alhamdulillah. So I will let Munira speak more about her, since that's her original baby. So I will let Munira take over and tell a little bit more.
Okay, with our red spot. Okay, with our red spot, mostly we try to support the poor and girls who are at the orphanages, the young girls at the village, also the teenage girls around the area, schools, maybe these special needs children in schools. We try to help them with the sanitary pads. And also we came to, we had an idea to make these hampers for the girls. And the hampers, which contains like 3 sanitary pads, 2 underwears, soap, toothpaste, and a toothbrush, so that it can sustain a girl for 2 months. And then every 2 months we go and visit visit the place, see what they need, and we restock the hamper to them. Yes, Akabus. Mostly that's
men coming up and taking the initiative to support the girl child program, which is for a while it's been neglected or something like this, I would say. Now,
yes.
Another question, maybe if I would ask you, what went into deciding the areas in which you help or support? What made you decide the areas that you support?
We did not decide. We don't decide. We don't select. People come forward. People invite. Yeah. We don't ask for donations, alhamdulillah. They come to us.
Like when they
projects come to us. Yeah. So when they see us, when they see the work on social media, they actually come forward and say, there's my neighbor or there's a neighboring place And this is where the problem is. Why don't you guys come have a look? So we basically go vet first. We just don't go and give you stuff. We go, we vet, we see if you're fit for our database. If you do fit the category, then yes, you come on board. If you don't, then you'll not see us again.
Okay, we'll share some of the some of the social media. Excuse me, my voice. I'm losing my voice. We'll share some of the social media comments that we're receiving. Mwangangi Johnson, kudos. Looking forward to learn more about Helping Hands PWANI. Thank you very much. Hubs Max is a very difficult name. Feeding the orphans, feeding the less fortunate, feeding the less fortunate, and girls' hygiene is our trademark. Congratulations. Farida Ali, mashallah, HH, Helping Hands PWANI. Keep up the good work. Hubs Max, building mosques, madrasas, and schools follows. And then we have Keeps Oxygen, Abdullah, the top fan, #1. Keep up the good work, Helping Hands PWANI. Those are the social media response that we're getting. I'll go on to the next one. Are there any challenges that you face with getting relief food?
Forgetting?
We didn't get you.
The relief food, food that you go get out. Any challenges that you get?
Challenges are normal. Challenges are usual. Yeah, so this is where social media comes in, because it helps us portray that this is what we can give, and then we receive from our donors through that. So I would not call it a challenge in such, because alhamdulillah, social media has helped us tremendously. So I wouldn't call it a challenge, because there is no day where we go blank. We are always on the move, always on the run. So the more we show, the more we receive. So I would not really call it a challenge, but I would say
so
we sometimes do have
basically. Okay. Now a quick question. We have seen this in a lot of groups whereby somebody comes to you and says, look, we've got somewhere where there is a problem. And I believe that's how a lot of groups get to know where places are affected, or they need help, or something like this. What challenges do you get in identifying the areas that need help? Is it through word of mouth, and then you send your scouts out, or you go to look places where?
No, we actually go out ourselves. So when we are informed of places, or where we come to learn of places, we first go out as a group ourselves. We do not send anyone. We go ourselves to verify. Only when we are comfortable is when then we take the rest of the group to be part of us. Otherwise, we do not include the group when we're not sure of a place. And when we go on our first visit, you will not even mostly find us putting it out on social media, because if we're not sure of you, we cannot start advertising or asking for you.
Now, back to my my viewers, or our viewers. We appreciate hearing from our guests. And now we will go ahead, read some comments, which we've just done some, and we'll have more coming in. Remember, the conversations continues online. The hashtag stories of Ramadan, KE, telling your story. We have Sonia, Fatma Osman. You guys doing awesome job. Thank you very much. Imran Mohammed, keep rolling, team. Together we can. Great work. Gilbert Swear, great work. My boss. Great work, guys. Let's see what else is coming in. I saw a message from Shiku, but then it just slipped off. I don't know. It just slipped off. Anyway, we'll just proceed. We'll just pick it up a little bit later. Now back to you, my my guest now. Who are some of the partners that you have worked with? You know, some people who have collaborated with, or worked with, or supported, or things like that.
People, individuals, or people as in organizations?
Whichever. Both.
Okay. Most of our personal donors prefer to remain anonymous, and we respect their privacy. So we shall not name them. On organization fronts, we of course have RB and Halima Aileen that are currently partnering with Helping Hands PWANI.
All right. Okay. When is the next phase in the target area? And how often do you conduct the relief distribution?
Okay, our food distribution is almost to an end because our target was 220. And alhamdulillah, we surpassed it and did 350. Don't ask us how we did that because it just happened.
It just came automatic.
Yeah, it so happened that we received more
was
and we had
for Ramadan?
220 bags, 220 families. But we instead received 350.
Now, was that for Ramadan or is it just a...
Yes, only for Ramadan. That was only for Ramadan. That was only for families.
How
and
much
we
did you need?
220 bags. Each bag had oil, rice, sugar, maize flour, wheat flour, tea leaves, and tomato paste and dates.
So basically, just like a day-to-day commodities that are used in the household.
Yes, basically the basic Ramadan households. And that was for families, orphanages, where we had about 22. I think we had 22 for orphanages, and each orphanage required a hamper of 11,000. So at least it keeps them running for about 3 weeks. Both family hampers and orphanage hamper are for about 3 weeks.
And how often do you conduct the relief distribution? How often do you do it?
Every 3 weeks to 4 weeks. So basically, it's more like a monthly ration.
Okay. And how can people reach out and use towards this initiative?
How can people contribute?
Is there a way that people can contact you? For example, I've got 1 million. I have 1 million in my hand. I want to give it to you guys for the initiative. How can I contact you? Not that I have 1 million, but it would be nice though.
If you're talking about Al-Kabus yourself, here I am. Give me that. If you're talking for the public, yes, you have our social media pages. We have Facebook. We have our Instagram links. You can reach out to any one of us. We have our members. We have our numbers. You can reach out to any one of us. You can join our WhatsApp groups. So,
is there any particular contact that maybe you would like to share online now that people are watching, so that people can contact you, something like that? Because it's not everybody who's on social media,
Yes, we can give you our treasurer's number that we're using right now while we're waiting for our pay bill and bank account to be confirmed. We are currently using 0727 377 717. And the name on this number is Munira Christine Marie Ost. This is our treasurer. She's the one who runs the money.
And what are your social media platforms?
We have Helping Hands PWANI on Facebook. And on Instagram also it's Helping Hands PWANI. So PWANI is the keyword.
Now, okay. I'll put some few more messages that have just come in after the last time. Yeah, we've got Mumtaz Shamsuddin. Keep up the good work. Together we can. Helping Hands PWANI. Hubs Max, the feeding project has hit over 1 million shillings at 3,050 per hamper. We have done 350 family hampers. I think he's one of your most active members. Sonia Fatma Osman, HHP kudos. HHP kudos to the organizers and volunteers. We have excellent volunteers who support HHP to make all this possible. Be blessed. Imran, Mohammed, Munira, and Rukaiya, thanks for representing HHP family. God bless the entire team. Okay, now after that short little interview that we had, what is your Ramadan message as we celebrate you guys?
Our Ramadan message is help us celebrate Eid with the orphans in a better way. We're currently going to give them clothes and we're going to give them good food. So if you could in any way play part of it and be a part of it, we would really appreciate in any way. Not only in terms of material stuff, even your presence as volunteer, your smile to the kids is counted as charity.
That is my phone just giving me funny items. Yeah. Uh, okay. We're picking some more messages from YouTube. Fatma Devji, mashallah, nice work. That's Fatma Devji. Salma Isa, thanks very much. Good job, HHP. Who else do we have here? Amazing what you guys are real life heroes. Thank you very much. Amazing work, you guys are really life heroes. That's from the YouTube channel. Okay. Just before we wind up, okay, just before we, oh, Leila Wale, mashallah, good job. Thanks very much. Keep it up. I'm losing my voice. Okay, as we wrap it up, um, thank you very much. It was awesome. Thank you, everyone. We appreciate you being here. You can support Gilitic Media crowdfunding. You know, we've been shouting about the crowdfunding, campaign whereby you can donate through pay bill number 961-700. The account number is 32037. 961-700. Account number is 32037. Please donate generously. What we're doing, we want to create a proper studio whereby I don't have to be broadcasting from KB's kitchen or any other place. Helping Hands Funny, thanks very much. You've been excellent. Remember to watch our Ramadan videos, like our YouTube channel, and follow us. And thanks for joining us today. And we will see you next time. Thank you very much. Thank you once again to all of you working hard behind the scenes to make this presentation a success. Gilitix Media, we say thank you very much, and we wish you Ramadan Kareem, and because Eid is just around the corner, Eid Mubarak in advance. And please tune in, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, like our page, follow us on YouTube, like and subscribe to so that we make this grow. Once again, before I close, again, I insist on the donations that we're asking for. The crowdfunding donation campaign towards building a proper studio. Our account number is that's on M-Pesa Paybill 961-700, or and our account number is 32037. Paybill number is 961-700, and our account is 32037. Thank you very much, and I wish you a pleasant day ahead. Juma Mubarak, and follow us. Bye bye.